You know, the book of John, Gospel according to John, is the last written of the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You know, and John could have written. I don't know why he did not write. It took him many years before he wrote that John. In fact, some people believe that it was his last book that he wrote. I think that he must have felt that, what do I want to write that Matthew have not said, that Mark did not say, and Luke did not say? Let's leave it, Jerry. Let's write other things. But God was not. You to contribute. Don't feel that your contribution is inferior. It's important. Well, he summoned up the courage to write it. If not for the book of John, we would not have known the one that was the first miracle of Jesus. John chapter 2. It was John who told us. It was John who told us the second miracle of Jesus. John chapter 4. It was that detailed. Matthew did not think it mattered. Mark did not mark it. Luke overlooked it. John said, this one is important. You know, it was John who told us about that woman at the well, John chapter 4. Matthew did not think it mattered. Mark did not mark it. Luke overlooked it. But John jotted it down. That woman caught in adultery, you don't find it in Matthew. You don't find it in Mark. You don't find it in Luke. John said, I will write it. I will write it. I will write it. You will not find the raising of Lazarus in Matthew. Matthew did not think it mattered. Mark did not mark it. Luke overlooked it. But John said, I will write it. You know, it was, listen to this one. Peter, in Matthew, Mark, Luke, we are told that a particular servant cut somebody's ear. They did not mention the name. John said, I will tell you the name. I will tell you. Others have written, but I will not feel intimidated. I have a little details that will contribute in my own quarter as my part of my own calling. I will not feel inferior because others have done it. He said it is Peter that caught the person's ear. That is why your calling matters. Don't think that they have done it. They have done it. No, if God thinks that they will do everything, he won't bother calling you. So if he calls you, there's a little thing you will contribute that will make a whole lot of difference. Everybody wrote miracles of Jesus. You would have thought that, there are just about 30 miracles of Jesus. John said, no, sir, there are plenty. Yeah. That in fact, if we were to write everything, the whole world will not. Matthew did not think that information mattered. Mark did not mark it. Luke overlooked it. John said it is very important. You need to know. So that somebody will not come on there and say, all the miracles did, they're just 30. The book of John said, no, there are a lot of them. That if we even try to write it, the entire word, that was the reason God prevailed on him. Write your own book. Somebody here, you are listening to me. God has given you instruction. Write a book. But you have read many people written on that fantastically. You feel that, what is it that I'm going to write that they have not written? Take a cue from John. If John did not write the book, because he did not write, he was the last to write. He felt that Matthew has written it now. Mark, correct. Luke, fantastic. What am I going to write? A doctor has written. A tax collector has written. A very articulate Mark has written. What is a me that I'm just nobody? Jesus write that book, and thank God he did. Thank God he did. If he did not write it, a lot of things we know about the ministry of Jesus we will never have known. That is how important your calling is. Embrace it.